Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Clan War Leagues here in Tribe Gaming in July 2020, where we did really well. Let's go ahead and see how we performed in Champs 1 this month. Guys, before we do jump right into the video, I want to remind you, if you do want to support me in-game, guys, it helps me out a lot. If you go into your settings, into more settings, scroll all the way down, and where you see Creator Boost code, make sure you type in code Lexnos if you want to help support me. If not me, support another creator, maybe somebody from Tribe Gaming like iTzu or Carbon Fin. Guys, just support somebody. It really does help us out a lot. It encourages us to keep making content for you guys and does help us out a little bit. So thank you very much. If you do support me, let me know down below in the comments. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump straight into the Clan War Leagues and see how we did here in July of 2020. Here we go. Yes, Tribe Gaming getting 352 stars, guys. A really nice performance from Tribe this month. Here you can see all the results: 40, 37, 45, 38, 38, 41, and 43. And you might be wondering what happened in day 3. Well, for those of you who don't already know, yes, we matched up against a clan that wasn't even trying. They just wanted to drop out. And honestly, the system is kind of broken, guys. That shouldn't be happening in Champs 1. And we're just going to keep on mentioning it until hopefully Supercell can fix it soon. Clans should not be able to spin in Champs 1 with accounts that are lower than Town Hall 13. At least that's how I feel about it, because it gives some clans a free win. I think there's going to be a lot of other clans in the top 4 this year or this month that also got free wins, and so it's a little bit unfortunate. But still, other than day 3 there, we still did really well on every other day. And so we'll see the leaderboards when they come out in a day or two. Hopefully Tribe finishes top 4 and get invited to the Poland event for September. That's the goal. Fingers crossed. We'll see if it works out that way, though. Well, let's go ahead and jump into a few replays today. I'm probably going to do 2 separate videos on this week, maybe even 3, so let me know what you guys want to see. But today we're going to highlight a few attacks, especially the 10 zap spell Lalo from Nick, guys, here on day number 5. This was a crazy attack. I really want to highlight this one and talk about it a little bit, because this plan was just OP. Huss helps Nick come up with this one. And on this one, he's going to be bringing not just the normal 7 zaps like you normally see in a Sui Lalo or a Zap Lalo. He's going to be bringing 10 zaps. You might be wondering, why? Why the extra 3 zaps? Well, let's go ahead and take a look at all the value here in the core, kind of break it down and see why exactly he did this. Now, you've got the queen over here. You got both sweepers over here. You got 1 scatter shot on the right side of the clan castle, 1 scatter shot on the left side, and then a bunch of expos and other stuff. But those are the main things he's concerned about, those things that I highlighted there. Now, remember, it takes 7 zaps to get the CC. It takes 2 zaps to get an air sweeper, and it takes 5 zaps to get a scatter shot. So what he's going to do here is he's going to break up all the zaps. Oop, we're low on battery. Let me go ahead and plug my iPad in real quick. Boom, there we go, we're charging. Okay, he's going to split up the zaps. So he's going to drop 2 zaps just to hit the queen when she's right here, and it's also going to get this sweeper down, and it's also going to damage the scatter shot. Okay, so the scatter shot's already going to have 2 hits on it. Both the sweepers are going to be down from these 2 zaps on the queen, and he's going to damage the queen just a little bit. Damaging the queen is just a bonus. It wasn't the main part of this. He wanted to get both sweepers there, and then he's going to drop 3 more zaps right here to hit the clan castle, the expo, and the scatter shot. So at this point, the scatter shot's been hit 5 times, so he doesn't need to zap that anymore. He's hit the clan castle 3 times, and this expo on the right 3 times as well, but that doesn't really matter. Now he's going to use 4 zaps right here on this left side of the clan castle. So now the clan castle has been hit 7 times. The right scatter's been hit 5 times, and the left scatter's been hit 4 times. He still has 1 more zap. He doesn't need to hit the CC anymore because it's already been hit 7 times. So he's going to drop the last zap over here so that the scatter shot's been hit 5 times, and he gets some extra damage on these defenses over here. Then he can quake, and he can get both scatter shots with the quake and get him down. So 10 zaps. He's going to be able to get so much value, guys. Let's go ahead and watch it here. He's going to get everything down in this compartment. It's crazy how much value you can get with these zaps if you use them correctly. And then he's going to do the Sui for the Town Hall, and honestly, there's not that much left of the base to Lalo after that. So let's go ahead and see exactly how he does it. He's going to wait for the queen to wrap around to where she's next to those sweepers again, and then he's going to drop the first 2 zaps on her. Right there, boom, both sweepers are dead. The next 3 on the scatter shot and the CC, another 4 on the CC and the scatter shot, and then the last one on the left, quake. And then he's going to use his RC at 8 o'clock. Perfect Quake spell, gets both scatter shots, both sweepers are dead, CC's dead, and some defenses there for pathing. Now he's going to use the RC over here at 8 o'clock with the goblins behind to funnel. She's going to get quite a few defenses here. He's going to pop her ability to get that upper AD, and then she's going to get the lower AD. Also got that wizard tower nicely. And then he's going to Sui his king and his queen for the town hall here with the wall breaker, and it's just going to go absolutely perfectly, guys. Look, it looks like the base is already half gone before he even does the Sui. I mean, it's crazy. He finds some Teslas, but King is going to be able to take care of those, no problem at all. King's going to make his way down. He's going to wall break there. King's going to go inside the wall break, but that's okay because Queen's still going to go inside as well. He uses an Ice Golem here just to make sure his Queen's going to get all the way to the Town Hall. He ended up not even needing the Ice Golem. The Ice Golem gets kind of swagged because the Expo locks onto the Queen instead of the Ice Golem there, so that's a little bit unfortunate. But she's going to wrap around the wall here and shoot the Town Hall next. And at that point, he knows the Sui is successful since he still has the Queen ability, so he can go ahead and start with the Lalo. And guys, look what's left. I mean, there is not a lot of base left at all. He just has to Lalo this little section right here. And that's it. That's it. I mean, it's like less than half the defenses, it almost looks like. And he can go straight into the Eagle and take it out nice and early. Pop the Warden ability over the enemy Royal Champ and the enemy Queen at the same time. So he's going to start with the Stone Slammer over at 9. He finds some Teslas, so it's nice. No Seeking Air Mine, so he's going to be able to get rid of those Teslas basically for free. The Stone Slammer can take him out without losing much HP at all. Now he's going to start with 2 Hounds over on the top left side. Queen popped her ability. She didn't get that Ground Expo, but it's okay. It's a Ground Expo, so it's not going to really hurt his Lalo. Eventually he'll get some Loons to path over there. The Hounds and the Loons moving in from all angles here. The Loons from the right side are really important, guys. That's one thing. I think I'm going to make a video about Lalo here in the near future. If you guys want to see that, let me know. But you can't just spam all your Loons in. You got to use them very surgically. These Loons from the right side, they go in, target those defenses, and you want them to get those defenses down at the same time. These balloons here are getting these defenses down in the first layer. That way it pushes these Loons straight into the Eagle. If you don't do this on the right side, your Loons are going to path around like this. And they're going to go around the Eagle, they're going to go around this cannon, they're going to skip everything, and that's when you have all the Loons coming around, and it's going to end up being a really ugly Lalo, and it's not going to triple. So Nick showing you guys how to do the proper Lalo pathing on a base like this. Now he's going to be able to pop the Warden ability here as soon as the Stone Slammer pops open, so the Dragon's going to be in the Warden ability as well. The Pups are going to kill the Royal Champ because they're in the Warden ability too. I mean, you just could not have asked for a better Warden ability here. Tornado Trap activates, hits a bunch of Loons, but it doesn't even matter. He's got like 1.5 million Loons up. That Inferno Tower is not going to be able to keep up. The Wizard Tower is going to get frozen. Guys, he brought only 2 spells for the flight, and he swags one of them. He only used 1 spell for the Lalo. It's crazy how overkill this was, and he didn't even need to use that free spell. He could have swagged it if he wanted to. So he has the leftover haste here, and that's going to be overkill, guys. Absolute godly attack here from Nick with the Zap Lalo, guys. 10 zaps instead of just 7. Amazing stuff from him. He went 6 for 7 on the week. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and check out how everybody did. Here in Tribe Gaming, Huss finishing on top this month. He went 7 for 7. iTzu also went 7 for 7 on his main account. And then we've got Nicholas and Nick both going 6 for 7. And then iTzu and myself going 4 for 7 on our other accounts. So overall, a nice job by most of the guys here in Tribe Gaming. We had 2 people go perfect, Huss and iTzu. So really nice job to them. Let's go ahead and check out a couple more attacks, guys. We're going to really highlight the Zap Lalo in this video because it's just crushing bases right now. All over the place. Let's go ahead and see how Huss is going to do this one. He's going to come in with the zaps on the CC again, and then Sui for the Town Hall, and then just Lalo the right side of the base, guys. It's really not that hard against these old meta bases. I'm sure a lot of you are still seeing some of these bases in your wars right now, guys. It's working really well. I encourage you, try the Zap Lalo if you can before the base building meta starts to catch up and people stop putting sweepers and eagles and other things next to their clan castle. So he's going to wall break the king in, use the ice golem, use the queen. He's going to go for a second wall break here in just a second. There it goes. It's successful. Queen's going to step up. She's got to go through a bunch of storages. There goes the second ice golem. Royal Champ on the top side. That Royal Champ's going to actually be able to help kill the enemy queen in just a second, which is going to be nice. Ice golem pops, freezes the enemy queen. She's going to step up, pop her ability, and he's going to want to try to kill the enemy queen here. So he's going to drop another freeze there, invest 1 more freeze just to make sure she goes down. So he doesn't have to worry about her with the Lalo. Queen is going to pop her ability over here and get the Town Hall down, and then he's free to start the flight. He's going to start it from the top side and go straight into the eagle. He will have the Stone Slammer to use. The only scary part about this flight is the multi-target Inferno, Scattershot, and Royal Champ combo all at the same time. He has to encounter them all together, but as long as you save the Warden ability to handle that, it should be fine. He also has a Headhunter that he can send in there and try to time it right with the Warden ability. So the Slammer was used at 3, the Hounds all go to that top AD, and then everything pushing in through toward the Eagle over here and the Wizard Tower. The ground Expos are not going to do anything to the Loons, luckily. Haste in, he's waiting for that Stone Slammer to pop. Now he wants Warden to get inside the range of the Dragon and then pop the Warden ability. He barely misses the Dragon. He should have waited one more second with that Warden ability, but the Dragon's still going to be able to kill the Royal Champ. Luckily, the Headhunter also helped kill the enemy Royal Champ. Freeze the Scattershot, haste through the Tesla farm. Still has one more freeze. Again, he doesn't need it, guys. We're going to get a lot more swag. Again, he's got like 30 Loons up. It's overkill, guys. The Zap Lalo is working so well for us right now. So I really do encourage you guys to try it if you have not already. So this one's going to be overkill yet again. We'll go ahead and fast forward through some of the cleanup, and we're going to take a look at another attack here. Another Zap Lalo in the Clan War Leagues, guys. We're just looking at the Zap Lalo mostly today. If you guys want to see a more in-depth recap of all the days from the Clan War Leagues here in July, let me know. I can make one of those videos probably this weekend. Also wanted to highlight day number 7 by itself. That might get its own video just because these were all really hard bases. This was a really good clan. They got 9 triples against us, and guys, we got 13 triples against them. And our only 2 fails were a 94% and a 96%. So we were this close to having a perfect war against all really good bases. I mean, these were not easy bases either. They were all real anti-3-star bases, so it was an awesome war from us. We had everybody on voice chat for hours and hours. We were trying to get the best score possible, and it worked out in our favor. Let's go ahead and check out one more Zap Lalo here today before we end the video. This one, was this one his Zap Lalo, or yes, it was. So here, Hooked coming in with a Zap Lalo on this somewhat common base. I think I've seen this one once or twice before. I'm sure you guys have seen this base before as well. So Hooked is going to show you how to zap this one. You can get a lot of value with the zap spells here in the core. Just take a look at everything that's in there. So he's going to wait a second for this queen to walk around, and then he's going to start dropping the zaps. We'll go ahead and fast forward until he does that. There goes some of the zaps on the left side for the scatter shot. And then he's going to zap the right side as well and damage the queen just a little bit. And then he's going to start with the king over here on the right side. Wizard to help funnel as well. King's going to step up, start making his way up top toward the 12 o'clock side, where he'll be free to drop the queen as well and the royal champ soon. He's just going to give that king a long time, let him do his thing, give him plenty of time to make the funnel here. He does have the super wall breaker that he can send whenever he's ready. There goes the Ice Golem on the top side with the Royal Champ to kill the enemy Royal Champ here. Ice Golem over on the right with the wall breaker and the queen. They're going to be able to go in. That Ice Golem pops on the top side, so King and Royal Champ are going to be able to get some good value. Now, he wasn't expecting that Tesla. It kind of pops, but luckily it's not going to throw off his queen pathing. His queen is going to be able to go inside, still get that expo, and then some more value on top of that. His Royal Champ going to be able to pop her ability, get a ton of value. She'll be able to get all these defenses on the top side. So nicely done with the Royal Champ. And then he's free to pop the queen ability here. Hopefully she steps up and kills that enemy queen, and boom, she does. So nicely done there. She also gets the scatter shot, so the Sui is just going absolutely perfectly so far. Royal Champ pops his Tesla on the left side, almost gets it down, but not quite. Pops a Skelly Trap, but that doesn't really matter. Now he's going to start the Lalo right here on the left side of the base. He's just going to save the Siege Machine for the Town Hall later on. Warden being used up top with the big group of loons that's going into the single target Inferno. Before they eventually path down over here toward this cannon. The blimp going in from 8 o'clock all the way across the base for the Town Hall. Kind of a ballsy move there, but it's going to end up working out perfectly for him. Still has the Warden ability to use. Still has a ton of loons up. Pops the Warden ability there. Now look at this. What he had in the CC, the 5 sneaky goblins and the Hound. And this Hound is going to be coming over here to this AD. And look at that. It's just timed perfectly. It meets up with the loons, gets right in front of the loons. I mean, the timing on that blimp could not have been better from Hooked here. It's going to be yet another overkill with the Zap Lalo, guys. He has an extra haste and some loons on the top side to get that Inferno Tower down. So these group of loons on the bottom don't have to path all the way back up to it. And boom. Amazing Sui value, amazing Lalo. The timing with the blimp was just phenomenal. Taking the 5 sneaky goblins to get the town hall, and the hound and the blimp was also really smart here from Hooked. So a beautiful attack, guys. The Zap Lalo is working really well for us right now in Tribe Gaming. That's going to be it for this video in particular, though. We're still waiting for the leaderboards to come out in a day or two. Tribe Gaming did finish with 352 stars. Hoping it's enough to get us in the top 4 in the world. I think it will be, but we'll see here in a couple days. I'll probably make another video once the leaderboard comes out going over some more attacks. So if you guys want to see that, let me know down below. If you want to see me highlight some other attacks, we had a lot of Queen Charge hybrids, a lot of Yeti smashes as well. So if you guys want to see some of those, let me know down below. Make sure you hit subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.